Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. It's Ampadu, and this is another Chelsea transfer news video for you guys, where I'll discuss all the main topics, all the latest news surrounding Chelsea in the past 24 hours. We'll give you guys a massive left-back update, left-back situation regarding Chilwell and Sergio Reguilon. Also, Jan Oblak as well, how Chelsea have Oblak on their wish list, how Lampard wants him as his first choice goalkeeping target. We'll give you guys a bit more details and a bit more news. And also, Ampadu, how he could potentially be going on loan to Norwich after his loan spell at RB Leipzig has officially ended. We're getting into all the news, discussing all the topics. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each topic that I do speak about. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's Chelsea transfer video for you guys. Now, the first story was broken by the Mirror, and it was regarding both Ben Chilwell and Jan Oblak. Now, essentially what the article was saying is that Chelsea want Chilwell and Oblak as their first choice signings for left back and goalkeeper respectively, but both have such enormous price tags on them that Chelsea may have to look elsewhere. Onana and Tagliafico are believed to be alternatives. Now, Mirror, written by John Cross. John Cross, an English journalist, some credibility, relatively reliable. He does have more contacts within Arsenal, so when it comes to Arsenal news, he's more reliable. But he has gotten some Chelsea news right in the past, so he has some sort of credibility. Now, Chilwell being first choice is not anything exclusive. We've known this for a long time. It's been known for months. The Lampard is adamant that he wants Chilwell, hence why the backup left-back targets haven't been investigated too much, because the club really wants to negotiate a good, reasonable price for Chilwell, because that's the player Lampard wants, and we have to respect that. I know many of this fan base are not against signing Chilwell, including myself. Even though I like Chilwell as a player, I don't think he's an elite fullback, and there are so many other alternatives on the market that are available at the fraction of a price, so I don't see how it's financially or logistically reasonable. But like I said, if a reasonable price was agreed for Chilwell, I'll be open for the move. You know, this rumoured fee of £70 to £80 million is extortionate, it's astronomical, and it's not necessary whatsoever. When you've got likes of Sergio Reguilon, Tagliafico, Alex Telles available at what, £25 to £30 million, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. But if, according to rumours and reports, if he is available, like I said, at about £45 to £50 million, I think that's a good deal. He's only 23 years of age, so he has a high ceiling, has time to develop and grow. English, so he fits the homegrown quota. Lampard knows him, Ashley Cole knows him, the coaching staff know him. England international, and of course has a very, very high ceiling with nice attributes that fit the system. No before this move. Now, a few days ago, I made a video that Chelsea have potentially agreed a £45 million deal for Chilwell. That news has gone quiet, but that is true. It's looking like Leicester are open to selling him for a reduced price. They wanted the original £70 million, but because of COVID-19, and of course they didn't qualify for Champions League football, with Chilwell obviously, you know, expressing himself and expressing that he wants to leave, his desire, Leicester are open to selling between £45 to £50 million, which is what Mourinho and Sky wants to pay. So I do see this still happening if Chilwell forces to move. If Leicester are relaxed on their asking price and Chelsea really want this deal to happen, I can definitely see Chilwell becoming a Chelsea player. So we know he's been first choice for a long time. Now, Jan Oblak, he's a dream signing. You know, he's Roman's dream signing, the Chelsea hierarchy's dream signing. Lampard wants Oblak to replace Kepa, but I keep stressing the finances is a massive problem. Fabrizio Romano was on a podcast and he stressed the same thing. Chelsea really want Oblak. He's a dream signing. However, he's not financially possible, especially in this COVID market, because of the amount of money we've already spent. You know, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner combined £90 million. We're about to spend £80 million on Kai Havertz. We want to sort out centre-back, left-back, and then goalkeeper. It's not financially reasonable to spend another £120 million on Oblak, especially when you have to get rid of Kepa, which is another difficult task on its own. It's not realistic. Unless we could offer Kepa in some sort of swap deal plus cash with Atletico, I don't really see how this is financially realistic in my personal opinion. But you never know. When you have Roman as your owner, you never know. You know, expect the impossible, expect anything. But if you ask me personally, I don't see how this is realistic. If you wanted me to give you a percentage, I'll probably say between 2 and 5%. It really is that slim. But nothing is impossible in football. You have to remember that. But I think, like the report is saying, Onana and Tagliafico are more realistic options, the cheaper options, cheaper alternatives, and of course, they're very good value for money, well, in my personal opinion. But what do you guys think? Who would you rather in left back situation, Chilwell or Tagliafico? And do you think Onana is better because of the price? You know, Onana's only valued at £30 million compared to Oblak, which is 4 times that value. Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But moving on to the next story, and that is continuing with the left back situation, and it's Sergio Reguilon. Now, I made a comparison video, an analysis, in-depth analysis video, comparing Sergio Reguilon, Ben Chilwell, and Nicolas Tagliafico. So go and check it out. done it a few days ago, did the in-depth analysis, look at their characteristics, their attributes, looked at their ages, their prices as well. A really, really good in-depth analysis video, so make sure you go check out and looking at concluding which is the best left back. And I came to the conclusion in that video that Sergio Reguilon, because of his age, price and attributes, was the best left back to go in the market in my opinion. Now, Gazzetta dello Sport, an Italian publication, has reported that Sergio Reguilon has technically matches the left back characteristics requested by Gattuso, who is the Napoli manager. However, first Napoli must get rid of Reguilon, who earns €3.5 million per season, and the problem will be addressed in the next few hours by the Neapolitan leaders. Now, we know Napoli are also interested. Sevilla want to sign him on a permanent deal. Of course, he is a Real Madrid player on loan at Sevilla. And we know that Everton were really interested in. Sky Sports reported last week that Chelsea may be hijacking the move for Sergio Reguilon at about £18 million. Now, like I said, Chelsea are interested. Fabrizio Romano confirmed the interest. Many other reliable journalists and reports publication reported Chelsea still remain interested in signing Sergio Reguilon. However, like we all know, he's not the first choice. Ben Chilwell is the first choice, and Sergio Reguilon is on that long list of left back shortlist alongside Tagliafico and Telles that Chelsea are looking at as potential backup alternative. Now, what was interesting is Chelsea could potentially, like I stress, could sign both Ben Chilwell and Sergio Reguilon. Now, it really depends on the departures of both Emerson and Marcus Alonso. We know one of them is definitely leaving this summer. It's looking likely that Emerson Palmieri will be returning to Italy. Of course, the performance has not been good enough. Frank Lampard is not a massive fan, and he is feeling a bit homesick. Roberto Mancini has already reported and obviously stated that he would like Emerson to return back to Italy. And with numerous clubs interested, such as Juventus, Inter Milan, Roma, Napoli, interested in signing him, it's highly likely Emerson will be leaving this summer back to Italy. Now, Marcus Alonso has also attracted interest back from Italy. His grandfather, obviously very well-known footballer, also like to see him back in Italy. Of course, we did sign him from Fiorentina back in Serie A a few years ago. So there's potential chance that both Alonso and Emerson could be sold, and therefore there's two vacancies for that left-back position. So we could sign Ben Chilwell and Sergio Reguilon, both competing for that left-back spot. We know Ben Chilwell can sign him for about 45 to 50 million pounds, and Sergio Reguilon available at a cut price of 25 million pounds. Then we can fix our left back position for the next decade at only about 65 million pounds, which in my opinion is a bargain because both are 23 years of age. They're both attacking minded, world class fullbacks that have really high ceilings, that are elite fullbacks that Lampard would like. And I really like the look of Sergio Reguilon. The clips I've seen, the compilations, the performances, going forward, he's amazing. His pace, his dribbling, his link up, his ability to invert, to overlap on the flanks. I really like it. His passing range is nice and defensively solid. I've seen it against Barcelona, the way he's been marking players, he's good. And same with Chilwell. Yes, Chilwell hasn't been the best this season, but last season is really good. And again, he's young, so he has time to develop and grow. But who would be your left back? Who would you like to see, Chilwell or Sergio Reguilon? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. But getting into the final report of this video, let's talk about Ethan Ampadu. Now, Ethan Ampadu, reported by Wales Online, of course, a Welsh publication, and they've been stating that Chelsea reported to be ready to give the green light for the highly rated youngster Ethan Ampadu to head to Norwich on loan, who have been relegated to the Championship, in a bid to secure more game time following a frustrating loan deal to RB Leipzig. Now, we know Ethan Ampadu's loan spell at RB Leipzig is concluded. And you know what, at the start of the loan spell last season, the beginning of last season, a lot of Chelsea fans are optimistic. We knew Ethan Ampadu has high potential, high ceiling. We liked the look of him, his leadership skills. And we thought, under Julian Nagelsmann, a young, attacking-minded manager, very tactically, astute. RB Leipzig, they like to play youngsters, a good brand of football. It's a perfect loan move for Ethan Ampadu. Proper coaching, under a top team. Ethan Ampadu, it'd be a perfect loan move. However, it hasn't worked out. He hasn't had the sufficient game time. He's been surplus to requirements, and it's been really disappointing for Chelsea fans to see. Now, as the reports are saying, Ethan Ampadu may go on loan to Norwich. Now, if you ask me, in my personal thoughts, I don't like this move. Yes, he will be guaranteed game time, in my opinion. If Norwich stayed in the Premier League and they didn't get relegated, then I'll be for this move. But I don't want to see Ethan Ampadu in a lower division league. He needs game time, and he's at a stage of his career where he needs top level game time. I want to see Ethan Ampadu at a Premier club, maybe a mid-table club, or even a bit lower. A team that's 14th, 15th place, 16th place in the Premier League, but getting sufficient, consistent game time to help his development and growth. And hopefully, maybe next season or season after, he could then become a squad/bench player and then work his way into the first team, because he has a leadership quality. He's fantastic range of passing, he's versatile, and I really like the look of Ethan Ampadu. But I think that Norwich in the Championship is not the correct move. I'd like to see him maybe in a mid-table Prem team. But that is just my first thoughts, opinions. Who would you like to see Ethan Ampadu go to? Are you okay with him going to Norwich? Leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. But if you did enjoy this video, do smash like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below, and I will see you guys for my next video. Peace.